Welcome each and everybody to the Home Kitchen Food Biz Startup Workshop. And as explained to you, today is the first day, and today we are going to cover something called as the introduction. I'm going to give you our vision, our mission. It is all going to be short. Don't worry. We are not going to give you all slogans and all. And then we are going to talk something which is very, very important for your success. And that is to get the right mindset. Because as long as you don't get the right mindset, anything I teach you is not going to work, because you don't have the right thinking to make it work, So let me just, somebody said that the camera is little, okay, cool. So everybody can hear me and see me clearly. Type Crystal in the chat box if you can hear me and see me clearly. Thank you so much, Parikshit. Really appreciate it. So let me share the screen and let me start on this journey. I'll give you a brief about this whole 21 days in at a glance, and then I will go pretty macro level. Yeah. So can you guys see this screen? Type yes in the chat box. Home kitchen setup business challenge. Type yes if you can, please. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, okay. So these are the 21 days home kitchen food biz setup challenge. Learn how to start a home-based food business in next 21 days and earn 25K plus month. This is actually more. All the existing students which I have in my coaching program are earning more than this. In fact, a lot of you who have joined our coaching program students. So today we are going to discuss about, today is day 1, and we are going to discuss about the intro game plan. I'm going to tell you about the vision and mission. What is my vision behind starting this home kitchen, and what is the mission? I think the spelling is wrong. Yeah. Then we will have the code of honor, what all you should look into as a foodpreneur. And then I'm going to talk about the foodpreneur's mindset. This is day 1. Then from tomorrow onwards starts day 2. Tomorrow we are going to talk about the baby steps to becoming a foodpreneur. Then we are going to discover your USP, pricing your USP, budgeting, kitchen workflow, and we are going to have a break on day 7. Yeah. Everybody following up till now, please type yes in the chat box. Then on day 8, we are going to talk about packaging material, how you should be your packaging material. What all you are going to use for packaging. Day 9, I have excluded myself and given another holiday because I have some work, personal work. Day 10 is about designing your USP. Creatives, I'm going to teach you how to design awesome packages on Canva. Now, day 11 will be about kitchen management. Day 12 will be about taking orders. Day 13 will be about delivery setup. 14 will be payment gateway setup. How online you can set up your own payments. Day 15 is a break. Then on day 16 will be launch promotion strategies. So how are you going to launch? Then we are going to get our first order, what to do after getting the first order, daily promotion routine, how to get recurring customers. I'm going to give you some insights about that. Then I'm going to teach you about how to create powerful packages which will help you to dominate the market. Day 21 is all about social media domination, and day 22 is all about scaling your home kitchen. So having said that, and having created this curriculum, or rather the content which is there, which I just shared with you, is very fluid. The reason why it is very fluid is I believe that since you and me, we both have come together to create this workshop, to go through this workshop, you always have an opportunity to ask me something at the end of the session. And if I feel that this is really, really important and it is going to help, we will create one more module out of this and go more deep into this. So this is not like jitna bola hai utna hi karenge. It's not like that. You can always improvise on it. The question and answers which you get are going to be amazing as far as people who are going through the recordings are concerned, as well as you who is going through this whole workshop is concerned. Yeah. So this is how it's going to be. So let's start with the first part of the today's agenda, which is the intro. Yeah, just finding this actually. So today is all about introduction, game plan, code of honor, and the foodpreneur's mindset. Is everybody following this, by the way? I hope everybody is going through this pretty well. After each session, we are going to have a we are going to have a Q&A, so you don't have to worry. Any questions which you are coming up with, just jot it down and I'm going to answer them. Yeah. So let's start. Introduction. Welcome to the Home Kitchen Food Biz Workshop. As I've told you, now here is my vision and my mission. Why have I thought about this? Why am I why am I so passionate about home kitchen, and why I think that home kitchen is the ultimate answer to become successful, financially independent. This is for every household in India to be financially independent, and that is my vision and my mission. Yeah. So let's get this. I'm very excited to share this stuff with you. So yeah, so here is my vision and my mission. You guys can see this screen, right? Type yes, please. I know I'm telling you a little bit more to type yes, but if you want, I can increase the size if you want. Zoom in is Command plus. Yeah. Okay, cool. So introduction. Oh shit, I did the introduction. Vision and mission. Okay, cool. So my vision is that each and every person who is starting a home kitchen, who is cooking food from home and who is delivering it to their clients, customers' home, the ultimate vision, the ultimate goal is to revolutionize the food industry through home kitchen. Everybody type yes in the chat box if you are fed up of eating the same kind of food you get in restaurants. Type yes in the chat box, and I'm sure most of you must be having the same experience. And that happens because you are so monotonously used to ordering the same stuff: Indian, Chinese, Conti, Indian, Chinese, pizza, pasta, burger, back to again Indian, Chinese, pizza, pasta, burger, back to again Indian, Chinese, pizza, pasta, burger. There are no more cuisines. There are no more options available. A couple of options here and there. Then we go horizontal. You know, first we go for hotel food, then we go for street food. So raste pe burji pav kha liya, raste ka chicken kha liya. So it's like all up and down. We have just limited things. So our vision to start this home kitchen for yourself is to revolutionize the food industry through home kitchens by upgrading food. And once you start giving better quality food from your home kitchens to the customers, automatically you will upgrade their health. Type yes in the chat box if you know, or if you believe that the quality of ingredients which are used in a home kitchen are far better in standards than the quality of food which is used in a restaurant. Because the restaurant food is made on scale, and there is a commercial aspect to it, which is a major part of the profitability. That's why everything, as far as the costing is concerned, is literally taken seriously, and they are using as cheap products as possible. I know I am owning a couple of restaurants myself, but then it's a fact, and I cannot deny that fact. Second is introducing new cuisines. When you go in a home kitchen, you have a biggest advantage, that is you can give something to the customers which no other restaurant owner can give. That is new cuisines, new type of food items, different types of food items. You can literally go and switch your cuisines depending on the seasons, depending on the festivals, depending on the climate also. So it's a very important advantage. And thirdly, revolutionizing home eating experience. A lot of times, and this is what I'm going to cover in the coming days, a lot of time many people are used to a certain way of ordering food, and there is no experience behind that whole process of ordering food. You take Zomato, Swiggy, you order something, the guy comes with a big bag outside. Type yes if you are agreeing to this. Then he pushes your bell. He removes that carton which has got all the stuff in it. You tell to your wife, "Arey khana aa gaya hai, khol do, thali mein leke khao, khatam." But here, what we are trying to do, and here what we are trying to come up with is a different way of making your customers eat food. Let's say, for example, one of you is owning a home kitchen which is serving authentic South Indian food. I'm just giving you an example. So you will pack those food in the containers, but you will give the kele ka pattas with it. You will give the podi with it. You will give the achar with it. So the mere experience of having food on a kele ka patta compared to your own thali is a different experience, isn't it? So type yes in the chat box. So my whole goal of helping you start a home kitchen is not just starting to sell some idli, 5 plates of idli or 2 plates of kothimbi rodi. That's not my goal. I want to revolutionize the food industry by giving, because this is the biggest advantage all home kitchen owners have. You can create anything in your kitchen which can be a very good experience. That is not possible for restaurants. Believe me, I am owning 3 restaurants. I know that it is not possible because restaurant kitchens work kind of like it works like a factory. You have to have fixed items, and then automatically the planning is done, the cooking is done, the work is divided, the duty is set, the plating is done, and everything else is done like that. Restaurant cooking process cannot be it is not flexible. So the home kitchen, the offerings can be very flexible. Yeah. So this is our vision. Now let's take our mission. Now, with having this vision in mind, our mission is to help build financially independent 10 lakhs plus successful food business owners through home kitchen model. Let me put this home kitchen model. So once we are successful and once you create your own strong brand in the market, automatically your business will start scaling and your income will rise, and you will be left with a lot of profits, which will eventually lead to financial independence in your life. And that is my mission, to create 10, as you guys know, 10 lakhs successful food business owners all across the world. And that can happen through home kitchen model also. That is my ultimate goal. And I've kept that mission very clear. Yeah. So now, is everything clear up till now? Please type yes in the chat box or type clear in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. We have 7 people who have joined. Marshall, Lawrence, Mukund, Parikshit, Sakshi, Vijayaji. Great. So let's move ahead. Now, here is my code of honor. What I mean by a code of honor is a certain set of things which you have to remember when you are coming in this business. And I want everybody to type promise in the chat box that you will let these things be promised to you by you. Yeah. First is, I will create a strong personal food brand. You have to create a strong personal food brand on your name. Just the same way as in the education sector, or in the sector of imparting knowledge, Gopal Kamath is known for food business and restaurant business. I'm known by my YouTube channel. I'm known by my Facebook group. I'm known by my RLF coaching program, my private coaching program, as well as the current home kitchen thing which I am. So everybody type promise in the chat box. The first responsibility of yours when you are coming in this business is to create a strong personal food brand. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Second is I will stay true to our customers. What I mean by that is no cutting corners, no using cheap materials. Be as true to your customer as possible, because that is going to create a snowball effect for your business. And once it creates a snowball effect for your business, automatically your customers will start talking about you, and word will start spreading, and your brand will become strong as possible. Thank you so much, Harshal, Vijay, Vijayaji, Shakshi, Parikshit, Mukund, Lawrence. Amazing. Really love the gesture. Third thing is, and this is one thing which I have seen has worked so well for me, but I am really shocked that so little number of people do it. Donating 10% of your income, everything, every rupee which I earn even a single rupee out of it, 10% goes towards charity, and I accumulate it in a different account, and sometimes I give it away. Like say for example, last time Corona came in, I gave away the money. I went to the nearby slum. I got hold of a good person whom I knew, and then I gave him the money, and then he arranged for food to be given each week to all the people who were poor. So you have to I mean, whatever causes you are comfortable with, you can give that money, but you have to donate 10% of the money. There is a reason behind that. And of course, in our Gita and everywhere else, the reason is defined. But imagine that there is a black hole. Imagine that there is a black hole. In whatever you give there, it goes out and it multiplies into 100 and it comes back to you from your sources. That is what happens when you start doing charity. This is a scientific proven fact. When you start sharing your money, whatever you are getting, your resources, when you start sharing your resources without any expectations in the world, in the universe rather, whatever you are giving gets multiplied into 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, and automatically it starts coming back to you. Are you getting this? Type yes in the chat box. Yeah, I do it every month and will continue doing it. Absolutely, that should be the idea. And if 10% sounds very high, no problem. Start with 5%. Start with 2%. Start with 1%. Start anything you matter. Start with it. I have reached a position now where I have a good income. I can bear 10%. It's not a problem. But I started with 5%, 7%. In a month, if I earn 2 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees, 10% of it straight away goes into all the causes which I am going for. So make sure you do that. And the fourth and most important is, apart from donating, each rupee which you earn, 10% of it has to be saved and invested. A lot of people do 50%, 25%, but sometimes some people don't do anything. Then आज तो खर्चा है यार, आज नहीं निकाल सकते हम लोग पैसा. Don't do that. Each rupee start with 10%. 15,000 rupees you have earned, 1,500 will go in charity, 1,500 will go in your investment account. So why I am clearing this before starting of the home kitchen is that after we set up the home kitchen, automatically all the income is going to start coming to you from different sources. You'll start getting tiffin orders, you'll start getting packages, birthday parties, this and that. All money will start flowing in, like how how honeybee flies towards the moth. Paisa aane ko chalu hoega. But that is the time when you have to have the strongest financial discipline, and this is the golden rule. These two things will make sure that you are never out of money. 10% donated without any expectation will make sure that you keep on getting orders, and 10% invested in any good you can invest in gold, FD, mutual fund, whatever you want to do, but make sure that you save it and you invest it, and that will make sure that you have a certain accumulation of wealth after a certain period of time. Yeah. Is everybody loving this? Type love in the chat box. By the way, I don't expect love, I demand love because that is how I am made of. I am actually, I command and I demand love. If you love this stuff, you have to appreciate it, because appreciation gives confidence and confidence gives you direction. So now, after this, I'm going to talk about the real stuff, which is the foodpreneurs mindset. This is especially for people who have not started in this, or rather who are struggling with their own mindset, and they have their own issues. Of course, everybody has their own issues in their mind, but you have to think from it from a very, very tactical point of view. Yeah. So what is a foodpreneur's mindset? What's mindset basically? Let me take it here. Yeah. What is a mindset? So as long as you don't think that you can do it in your mind, it is not possible for you to do it in actuality. What I mean by that is the power of belief is so strong, and the power of non-belief is so hazardous that it can make or break your dream in your mind. I always say that maximum number of people or maximum number of dreams are killed in the mind of a person, because the person lacks confidence, or he lacks the mindset to make it into a reality. He might be having a brilliant idea, but unfortunately he lacks the courage to believe in himself, and he gives it away because the mind comes up with different ideas. You cannot do it, you don't have the experience, you don't have the money, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the resources, you don't have the personality, you don't have anything. The mind will start coming with all negative stuff. So you have to have the power of belief. I'm going to give you the right way to have a strong power of belief. I'm going to actually give you the things to do. But before that, let me explain you all the things. Second is, a thing is created twice. Whenever you are creating something, it might be a business, it might be a project, it might be you might be cooking food. It is created twice. Firstly, it is created in your mind, and secondly, it is created in actuality. And what goes in comes out. You have to be very aware of what are you consuming as a person, what all knowledge is going. If negative knowledge is going in, if you watch a lot of news, if you watch a lot of negative stuff, if you're with people who are kind of like gossipers and all, very negative people, automatically you will start thinking negative and you will become a negative person. Yeah. So this is what mindset is. Why is mindset important? So mindset is important because main thing is it stops you. When you have negative mindset, it stops you from doing business. So the myths about starting a business, a lot of times people feel that I don't have this, I'm not from a business family, I don't have money, I'm only from a job family. So these are the myths about starting a business, and that's why conquering your mindset is very important. Yeah. Conquering mindset. So the myths about starting a business, like we don't have a strong mindset, your mind will always tell you that I am not from a business background, I am not from a business family, I have never had any experience, I don't have the money, I don't have the knowledge. So these are the myths about starting a business which need to be taken care of by conquering your mindset. I'm going to tell you how to conquer your mindset. Secondly, myths about exactly starting a food business. So a lot of times there are myths like, if you are already owning a food business, you will own a food, you can start a food business. Agar jiska ho na raja ka beta hi raja banega. So you have to bust that myths. Those are just myths. Nowadays, anybody can open a food business. You can see all the existing examples which are there in the marketplace. Not everybody is a a kind of like a hotelier dynasty guy. Now anybody and everybody can avail loans, can take up opportunities, can create a brand and start a food business of their own. So here are some tips about rebooting your mindset. Brain offloading. I call this as brain offloading. What I mean by brain offloading is that you have to first accept the fact that your brain as well as your mind has got a lot of unwanted baggage from your past. Everybody, I know this is a very, very sensitive topic, but I want to address this before it creates a big problem. This is a big blockage in the mind. A lot of times we are driven by our past experiences. Everybody type yes in the chat box if you agree to this. You might be having a very, very bad situation in your life. You might be having had a bad experience. You might be coming from a very, very poor family or anything. But that experience, that bad experience or that disadvantage, you are letting that disadvantage drag you back and not go further in your life. Please remember, every new day which is coming up is a fresh day with fresh opportunities and with fresh chances for you to succeed. But if you are stuck in your past, if you are letting that past drag you by, imagine that past has got ropes over you and it is dragging you back. You're trying to put अरे लेकिन मेरे डैडी ऐसे थे, मेरी मम्मी ऐसे थी, मेरे अंकल ऐसे थे, मुझे बचपन में ऐसा हुआ, वैसा हुआ, ये हुआ, वो हुआ. So you have to first admit that past is pulling you back, and you have to cut the ropes which are tying you towards the past. So I have a couple of things how I do it. First is I create something as the old me and new me comparison. So imagine that there is you have a page in your book. On this page, on these 2 pages, the first page write old me and the second page write new me. Put an old photograph of yourself on the first page. On the second page, put a new photograph of yourself. And in the old photograph, old me, write down all the negative things which you had: lack of energy, lack of courage, scared. I mean, it is okay to admit it. You are not going to show this to anybody. Old me mein aapke sab write down all your disadvantages which you feel you are having, and right from fake smile, low confidence, scared, nervousness, lack of confidence, a negative thinking person, very, very lazy person, whatever, right? I have also written in my case. And in the new me, imagine your new personality and write down all the new things, because these are the things which are going to really pull you towards the future. Charming personality, great smile, confident person, great personality, strong body, whatever you want to write. So the old me, new me comparison will let you bifurcate both the positives and the negatives about your personality. All the negatives should be in the old me, and in your new me should be all the positive things. Yeah. How is this? By the way, if you do this seriously, it is going to change the way you behave in this world. This is this old me, new me is not something which I have come up yesterday. It's a age-old factual exercise which all the psychiatrists and the motivation coaches make you do in order to make you see the positives in you. A lot of times we all talk about negatives in our personality. अरे मेरे तो पिंपल है, मेरा तो ये काला है, मेरा दांत टूटा हुआ है, मेरा आंख थोड़ा वाकड़ा, मैं कानिया हूँ, whatever. So you have to start looking at yourself in a positive sense. I know this is not what you had signed up for, but this is very important, and I thought that we should cover it on the first day itself, and then we are clear about conquering the home kitchen from tomorrow onwards. So this is one thing. The second thing which I want you to do after the old me, new me exercise, is the 7-level deep exercise. I know some of you might be knowing this and some of you might not, but what is a 7-level deep exercise is, imagine that you are peeling onion. Each layer which comes out is one level of your personality. And the level which is peeled, the more inner you go, the more you start reaching your purpose in life. Now, let me give you an example of my 7-level deep exercise. I know some of you might have gone through this. Do you want me to show you my 7-level deep exercises, how it is done? Please type yes in the chat box. I'll have to first find it. Yeah, this is a very powerful exercise. Thank you. This is a very powerful exercise. So why do I tell you to do the 7-level deep exercises? To find your real purpose in life and to find what is drawing you, what is making you move, or what is making you get up in the morning and start working towards it. So you have to be aligned towards your purpose. Unless and until you don't know your purpose, you are not going to get up in the morning and start, going towards it. So how the 7-level deep exercise is done is that you have to first imagine that you have a person sitting in front of you and he's asking you a question. He just asks you one type of question 7 times and you have to keep on answering that question. The question is, the 7-level deep question is, why are you doing what you are doing? This is the one question he is going to keep you asking 7 times. So the first answer is whatever will be your superficial answer, जो ऊपर का जो answer होता है. So let me give you answers of my 7-level deep exercise. I have this 7-level deep exercise worked out with me. It is written 7-level deep exercise. And the first is, so if somebody asks me, why are you teaching people to start their own food businesses? What is your goal? The first goal is to create another source of income, create a better standard of life, have house, have car, never have to worry about money again. That is level 1. After that, the imaginary person, or you can actually tell your wife or your husband also to sit in front of you and ask you a question, or your friend also. That is not you don't have to just imagine it. You can actually do it with your partner or your friend. So then again, he will ask, okay, that is okay, but still, why do you want to do this? So this, the second level deep is so that I can help others reach a higher level of life, break themselves from the shackles and make them fly free with this food business of their own and take their financial life to the next level. That is my level 2 answer. Then again, the imaginary person will ask, okay, that is fine, but still why? Level 3 is so that I can give my wife and my kids a life I never had a chance to get myself. I want them to have choices to do things they want and be the best version of themselves. So this is my level 3. Some of you might not be knowing, but I come from a very poor background. I used to live in a chawl. We 5 people used to live in a 200 square feet house. From that, we have come and we have achieved this all things, restaurants, resorts, and land and all those things. So that was the reason why my 3rd level deep is to give my wife and my kids the life which I could never have in my half of my life, and to give them better choices and all those things. Then again, the imaginary person will ask, okay, that is fine, but still, why do you want to do it? So now it starts becoming more serious. So my level 4 is that I want to prove to my father and others that I am a passionate, brilliant, and intelligent person capable of creating a better life for myself and earn a lot of wealth. Now, my father, as you know, is a hotelier himself, but since I am his child, I don't want to feel that, I am living under him or like I'm dependent on him. I want to create a different source of income from myself, which I have created. And I want to show to him that I am also worthy of I'm also intelligent. I'm also capable. I'm also, dashing and personality and all that things. Now it starts really becoming very, very deeper. Again, the imaginary person will ask, okay, that is fine, but really, why do you want to do this? So now I'll be little emotional. I might get little emotional because, and I'm sure if you do this seriously, you are going to cry. I will urge each and everybody who is watching this to do this 7-level deep exercise. If you don't do anything which I teach you in this home kitchen, doesn't matter. But if you want a direction in your life, do this 7-level deep exercise. It is going to change your life. Believe me, the first time when I did it, I cried for half an hour. My whole t-shirt, what I was wearing was wet because I was crying so much. In fact, you can see now also I'm becoming emotional because I'm reaching the core of my heart and my life. Yeah. So again, the imaginary guy will ask, really, why do you want to do it? So I never want, so I'm doing this because this is my 5th level deep, 5th level inside. I never want to go back to the way we lived. I don't want others to dictate what to do, where to go, what to eat, what to wear, who is important. So if you know, since we were poor, we used to get a lot of letdowns from our family. ये पहना हुआ t-shirt है, ये shirt है. My father unfortunately couldn't have the money to buy us clothes every Diwali and Holi and everything. We used to buy clothes just once in a year, maybe around 3 or 4 shirts, 2 trousers, I remember, and a couple of undergarments. That's it. So my level deep is I don't want to go back to that life again. I don't want to experience the limited choices when it comes to even basic supplies and requirements for yourself. Now we will go 6th level deep, and the imaginary person again asks, why do you really want to do it? I don't want to feel scared, helpless, powerless, depending on others for my life. I want control over my life. That is the 6th level deep. I want full control over my life. If I want to earn as much as I want. I want to earn as much as I can. I don't want to depend on somebody else for my life, for my father, my mother, my uncle, my auntie. I want to be in control of my life. That is my 6th level deep. Now comes the 7th level deep, which is the real core. Imagine the imaginary person asks me again, that is fine, but the last time, why do you want to do it? And my answer is, now I might go very, very emotional on this. I want to make my mother, who is, so for some of you who don't know, I lost my mother when I was 2 years old. My father and mother, they were both, my father was driving on a bike, on a scooter, Lambretta. They were coming from Mahalakshmi temple, and unfortunately a car came in, and his brake was not working, and then the accident happened, and my mother lost her life then and there itself. So from childhood, I am feeling that her presence nearby, because I was very small. I was like 2 years old when she died. So my core reason is I want my mother to know that I am happy when she is seeing me from above, for her to know that I am successful, and I want her to feel at peace. I am okay, and I want her also to be at peace. So this is actually my core reason why I am doing all of this. Earning money, making my wife and my kids happy, empowering you, or rather making you financially independent, me also earning money. These are all just superficial things. The inner thing, the inner core thing is that I want my mother to see that I am taking care of myself. I am very, very happy, and she can rest in peace because I am taking care of myself, and I am financially independent, and I am really I have the intelligence, the power, the stamina to take care of myself. This is the core purpose why I am alive today and why I get up every morning. So you have to find Isn't this powerful? Type powerful in the chat box if you are blown away with this 7-level deep exercise. This exercise is so powerful, and if you do it the right way, you are going to really not sleep tonight. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So uh, it so you have to go 7-level deep, and you have to find the main reason why you are doing what you're doing it. Whom do you want? So I mean, of course, I lost my mother when I was small. It's not the case with everybody, but you have to find your reason. Whom do you want to prove in this life? Why are you doing it? Is it for your kids? Is it for your mother? Is it for your father? What is that thing which is inside your heart, 7-level deep inside in your heart? And that automatically will start coming in once you start doing this exercise. Yeah. So please do this. I really urge everybody to do this. So after the 7-level deep exercise, one more thing which I wanted to share with you is future pacing your life. In order to reboot your mindset, in order to get the right mindset, you have to imagine your life 5 or 10 years ahead, and you have to future pace your life and imagine all the things which you want in your life. You want a bigger house, you want more money, you want a bigger car, you want a bigger bank balance, whatever. Just start thinking about it. That automatically removes your focus from your past and from your negative past, and puts it on track on your future. Once you start thinking about the future, you never talk about your past. Type yes if you agree to this. So you have to think about what you want and what you desire. Once you start focusing your attention on the desire, you will never focus on your past. Yeah. So this is what you have to do while rebooting your mindset. Now I'm going to give you how to get the perfect mindset. Let me, yeah. So how to get the perfect mindset? Morning priming. There are certain things which I do each morning in order for me to, yeah, I'm just trying to get this thing. Can you guys see this? Okay. I'm just trying to make it big, but it's not happening here. Okay. So morning priming, whenever you get up in the morning, I want you to listen to something called as The Strangest Secret in the World. It is an audio by Earl Nightingale. I know a lot of people know about this, but this is my secret mantra towards rebooting my mind. It is available in English. It is available in Hindi. I don't know whether it is available in Marathi or no, but it is available in Hindi and English. Nightangale. I might have spelled it wrong. But anyways, when you start listening to your morning with a different set of thinking, automatically you reboot your mind and you neutralize all the negativity which is already stuck in your mind. Secondly, exercising, meditating, and keeping a nice diet. That is your first thing. Second is mental diet. No news, no debates, no gossips. Just stop it. News should only be consumed as updating, not going into all the debates and all the crap and the Hindu versus Muslim versus Sikh versus Isai and all this NCP versus Congress. All don't go into all that crap. I've gone into it. I've checked it out. Nothing is. I mean, it just wastes your time, and you are like 2, 3 years, 5 years back. Like your 5 years go just like this. So no news, no debates, no gossips. Reduce digital clutter, remove all the apps which are not there on your phone, and make your digital life as easy as possible, and isolate yourself from negative people. This is one thing which you should do right away. Whoever is negative in your mind, remove their mobile phone and try avoiding them. This is one of the biggest things which you can do, and follow the plan. Start focusing on it today. Keep on coming every day to this 21-day workshop and focus only on one thing and see how it starts growing. So this is all I have as far as today is concerned. And of course, you are going to get a complete PDF of this along with the recording of this, so you don't have to worry. Yeah. So today's introduction, vision and mission, code of honor, and foodpreneurs. This thing is done. Now we will focus. Now we will start taking some question and answers if you have, and we'll finish for today. Tomorrow we are going to talk about the foodpreneurs journey. So tomorrow we are going to talk about licensing and a little bit of other steps. Yeah. So let's start taking some questions if we have. I hope this was helpful for everybody. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a document on Google Drive, and in that I am going to give the recording as well as the the recording as well as the PDF of all the links, so that you have everything under one sheet. I'm going to do it today, and then I'm going to update you on that. Yeah. So let's start taking some questions if we have, or else we'll finish for today. And tomorrow is this thing. Sakshi is saying, sir, what is strangest secret and where to find it? Let me, Sakshi, let me get that thing and let me tell you about it. It's amazing.
This is
so you will this is the strangest secret in the world is a 30-minute audio which has been recorded in the year 1965 by a motivational leader called Earl Nightingale. So he was a motivational leader, and he followed a person called Napoleon Hill, who wrote the most controversial and most powerful book on this planet. It is called as Think and Grow Rich. If you have not read it, go through. You can read that also. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is a beautiful book. I mean, it's very cheap, 200, 300 rupees you'll get, but it will open your mind. Yeah, Vijay has read it. That's nice. So, Sakshi ji, coming back to your question, the strangest secret in the world, once you start listening to it, it will start helping you question how you live your life, because it will give you in the strangest secret of the world. Earl Nightingale talks about the power of your mind and the power of belief and how you. So this is not some woo-woo. He talks in very plain, simple language, and he helps you. So listen to this every day in the morning, immediately after getting up, because what happens is in the night, for the whole day, let's say we have watched a lot of negative things or whatever we are thinking about, the next day morning when we get up, the same way as you brush your teeth to clean your mouth, or you go to the toilet to clean your digestive system, you have to start. So basically what you're doing is you are giving a direction to your body, to your mouth, by cleaning it of all the negative things and making it neutralized for all the positive things like good food and all this stuff. The same way for your mind, you are neutralizing your mind by giving it a direction, and hearing the strangest secret in the world will actually strengthen your mind and make your power of belief very, very strong. Yeah. I hope that answers your question, Sakshi ji. Start listening to it. It is available in Hindi also. You can put the strangest secret in the world in Hindi if you want in Hindi. If you want in English, you can just click this link and go through it. In fact, I will put this link in the this thing also. So please ask me any questions if you have, and we will start. By the way, how was today's session? I know it was little It is not that big actually. We are not even 1 hour past our start. So, yeah, great. Introduction is supposed to be very, very big, but after that, probably is it on YouTube? Yeah, it is on YouTube. I've just given you the link, Sakshiji. It is on YouTube. Yeah. So this is what we are going to do, and this is what we are going to focus on. One thing every day, back to back. You start going through it. You start implementing it, and it starts working for you. Now, I'll tell you one magic which will happen once you start listening to the strangest secret in the world every day. After you listen to it, let's say every day morning, ideally you should do it twice in the day, earlier in the morning and in the night while going to sleep. Before that, you have to listen to it, but you can start once. I mean, sometimes twice becomes very, very monotonous for some people, so you can start first thing in the morning. Once you do it, after let's say 7 or 8 days of continuously listening to it, sometimes you'll feel odd, but you keep on going through it. After 7 8 days of listening to it, let's say you are bathing or you are in your toilet or you are doing something, automatically ideas will start coming to you. I've seen this. This is a personal experience. Some ideas will come to you in your mind, and you just have to record those ideas, and you have to start implementing those ideas. In fact, in the strangest secret in the world, the Earl Nightingale tells you to write your goals every day, and I am following that up till now. Even every day I write my goals. Here are my goals. I write them every day. You have to write like 2 pages of goals. What do you want? Financial goals, your relationship goals, your personal goals, your physical goals, as well as your charity goals. So you have to write your goals. That's what he tells in the strangest secret in the world. Goals. Just a moment. I think I have. I think I have done something to my camera. I'm so sorry. I think while keeping this book, the card went berserk. Just a moment. Yeah. So writing your goals are very, very important. Okay. So let's finish today's session. I believe today's session was helpful for everybody. Tomorrow we are going to start actually working towards creating your own home kitchen. And tomorrow we are going to talk a little bit about licensing. And tomorrow we are going to talk a little bit about how you can structure your business. So from tomorrow onwards, the sessions are not going to be so big. They're going to be small, at least 15 or 20 minutes, and then we'll finish it off, because I just have some things for you to tell. I'm not going to give you a big lecture on mindset or just, these are a couple of things, ye karo, and just go for it. So we might finish tomorrow. From tomorrow onwards, we might finish within half an hour. Today it took us kind of like today it took us like an hour or so to start. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much, Vijaya ji, Parikshit ji, Sakshi ji, and Parikshit ji. I just said I'm used to talking to Parikshit like anything. Anyways, it sometimes it becomes a kisko ji bolo or kisko nahi bolo. It's very hard for me to find out what is the age of the other person, when you're sitting in front of a camera. But anyways, so this is the whole goal. You're going to get the recording. Go through the recording again if you want in the night after the recording is done, and start doing all the things. If it is possible, please do the 7-level deep exercise today. From tomorrow morning onwards, you can start listening to the strangest secret of the world. Please don't get your baggage, all the baggage. You can address us by first name. I'm okay. I'm feeling comfortable. Thank you so much, Vijaya. Vijaya ji bola again. Vijaya. So uh, uh, work on your mindset as if you are working on your muscle. That's what I want you to do, because a lot of times people take mindset very, very casually. ठीक है मेरा तो, but everything starts and ends with your mindset. A lot of people influence your mindset so that you cannot excel. I've seen this. A lot of people who cannot, who are, now this is a basic, I know this, I'm kind of cribbing like this, but I've seen it. A lot of people who are threatened with your personality will start playing tricks with your mind. Type yes in the chat box if you agree to this, because they cannot compete with you on a physical level or on a actual skill level. So they will start poisoning your mind. So you have to be, your mind should have a invisible kind of a bulletproof jacket, So nothing should go. Wapas jana chahiye. So I have seen this happen to a relative. Yeah, absolutely. Don't let you make your mind so strong. And all these activities which I'm trying to tell you to do, 7-level deep exercise, rebooting your mind, doing daily meditation, a strangest secret in the world, exercising and everything. So the strangest secret in the world, meditation and the other things are exercise for your mind, and whereas physical exercise is exercise for your body. So make sure that you have a very strong mind. Automatically you will start taking the right decisions. Once you start listening to the strangest secret in the world, you will start getting different productive ideas in your life, which are going to help you to take your business to the next level. Yeah. Yes, sir. Mind game. Yeah, absolutely. So this is what it is. Thank you so much, everybody. And tomorrow we will meet again at 6 o'clock, same time, same place. Tomorrow the topic will be different. And from tomorrow onwards, the sessions will be not that big. The sessions will be smaller. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. I think, shall we finish today's session? Please type yes in the chat box. I don't think you guys have any other questions to ask. By the way, you have 21 days with me to ask me questions, so you don't have to worry. Yeah. Thank you so much. So I'll update everything on the WhatsApp group as well as the email. And let me process this video and start compiling it into a list, which will be put on Google Drive, and I'll send you the link to it. Yeah. Thank you so much. This is Gopal Kamath signing off. Love. See you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Bye-bye.